Hello, beautiful family. Hello, hello, hello. We're definitely in a delay. Kind of working with the internet right now. Since aquí, ya son pocos en aquí, pero en del parque son aquí. Yes. So we're starting at 11:40. We're supposed to activate at 11:33. Y son solo aquí, son aquí, o con un del pocos en aquí. Dejan del pocos en aquí que son aquí. Y son aquí, que son aquí. Connecting. So we're connecting to Blu-ray activation and activations that are coming through and connecting into the quantum fields and connecting to our high selves. And it has been a while since I've been on to be able to activate and care and also to support and to be able to open up for what is coming through into the planetary grids, Earth grids, universal grids, materializing into our realities, our holographic realities. Where are we at in what I call galactic consciousness, galactic consciousness, and quantum consciousness, world reality, universes and multiverses. I think we can open up to those energies right now. Listen to it, listen to the cues, and do the program. Listen to it, listen to the cue, listen to the cue. Okay, we're going to just start off with our Blu-ray diamond activations. Bringing through the Blu-ray energies that are coming through as I was setting up into our space and into our beautiful space and our community, sharing and supporting and connecting to. And that's okay. The words are coming through right now are cosmic shift, and that's coming through the councils and the planetary councils that are actually coming through right now, and also to our higher selves. So cosmic shift. Cosmic shift is the words that are coming into my field right now from our galactic higher selves, and then planetary councils are coming into our quantum field, into our space. Listen to it, listen to the and then the focus on aquí. Listen to listen to the focus on aquí, listen to the focus on aquí. Uyana the focus on aquí. Also no corner the focus on aquí, the crucial listen to. Listen to the key and the focus on aquí, the crucial listen to the key and then the record. Gas Antinary Shakisha Kissantino Key and then the focus on aquí. Listen to it, we're going to start activating the 1144 activation transmission, so bringing that into our field. I've been activating with the frequency of 1144, activating to the frequencies of 1111 and 222, 333. These are different frequencies that I see coming in, different coding. And I have been activating and actually materializing into our field. We send focus and future, Casantina Q, and young Casana. Asano Q, Casantina, and the Casantina, Shafisha, Casantina. Gasantina Kita. Okay, so we're going to open up into connecting to our higher heart chakras, connect to our higher self. To be able to fully materialize and to embody our higher selves. Galactic higher selves, universal higher selves. We also have lots of planetary guardian integrations and activations of embodiments. And being able to feel that energy coming through. Listen to what listen to listen to Kisha Kisantino Kisha Kanamur. We should listen to the Kisantino Kisantino. Listen to Kisantino. We're going to start activating the diamond Blu-ray activations and to be able to bring those into our heart space, into the quantum fields, and to be able to activate these frequencies, beautiful frequencies coming through. As we were setting up, I could see the auroras, so just visualization of activations that are coming through. Just sharing, I could see the aurora green light, aurora green light. So it's the aurora lights activating through through my quantum field. So I'm going to say my quantum fields right now. As I was setting up, I could see blue ray light, and also pale green activating into all fields in our quantum field. Also an amethyst and the amethyst frequencies, beautiful amethyst frequencies that are coming in, and amethyst diamond codes activating. When I say activating into the quantum fields, that is the high versions of us, and lots of the solar dragon. Solar dragon and the blue ray dragons that are activating into our beautiful field right now. Listen to an IQ, should be some quick and dedication to the should be some. Hoje na kuya que não verificando aqui, porque fica não verificando aqui. Gay Santina, Gay Santua, Santina. Nesse não puxa na questão aqui. Puxa aqui, let me see if you guys can hear me better. Hopefully, you guys will be able to hear me better. Please let me know. Just type in if you can hear me better. Let me know if I sound better, please. Yeah, does it sound better than before? More clear? Because I could hear my headphones. The headphones that I was using are not that clear. So you guys can just type it in. Okay, good. Awesome. Okay, good. Thank you. All right, awesome, good. So we'll begin the activations. Beautiful frequencies that are coming through. All right, we're going to connect to the Blu-ray frequencies and also to the Blu-ray dragons and solar dragons as we connect into these energies, bringing into our quantum fields, into our community space, and activating these beautiful frequencies that are anchoring. What I do see coming through from the sun and the activations from the beautiful sun, that is exactly what I see. I see photonic light, beautiful Blu-ray photonic light, and also I can also be able to see the materialization of the aurora systems, the aurora frequency. So the aurora pale green, and it's a beautiful aurora pale green. And amethyst, exactly how I see it materializing and coming through right now. I call it the aquafurian, and it is the aquafurian. The aqua, it's an aquamarine template, and it's absolutely beautiful that I do feel the frequencies coming through and activating into the earth. When I do see the acceleration, and it is the acceleration of our beautiful sun. And I'm going to say the sun, right? So the sun right now. But there's many different systems and many different universes and multiverses right now that are anchoring into the physical. And when I say anchoring, I am how to kind of putting into words. How it's anchoring is the light and the materialization
That's okay. So we'll say the materialization of the photonic light and the plasma light that is coming from different systems and multiverses and different suns right now. Wesenokushokuisa kisanti aki kurandiri fukonaki kusantu kisanti. Aweshokuiso kisanti da kiyu kishnaki kadandiri fukonaki kisanti. Awesenokuisa kisanti kishokushaka kisanti. Material materialization from the Andromedan galaxy systems and the different sun systems from the Andromedan galaxy. I do actually see that materialization coming into the physical. When I say the physical, I'm talking about anchoring into the physical within our beautiful Earth and Mother Earth and Gaia. Syrian systems and Syrian star systems, photonic light, diamond light activations and photonic light systems, plasma light systems from the Syrian systems that are activating. I definitely feel lots of Syrian, beautiful Syrian energies and frequencies, Syrian councils that are coming in to be able to assist us and to be able to support us. Listen, Okwesanti. Nelson Okusha Kisanti. Uena Kadandri Fokusantunaki. Nelson Aki Shokuisan Okushanaki Kitam. Uisanaki Kisanti. Gisano Kusha Kasantino Kunandri Fokusantina Ki Kushukusanti. Planetary activations, planetary grid activations, all of us are connecting and you can say reconnecting to the higher versions of us. Planetary guardian integrations. Planetary guardian integrations, galactic guardian integration embodiment. Okay, so what are those embodiments? Those embodiments are your higher selves. So your higher selves, your galactic planetary guardians are coming in. Universal. So these are the gates, and when I'm talking about gates, I'm actually talking about the guardians of the gates, and that really is what I do feel right now is those ones that are embodying in any which way that they possibly can. So it really is the ones that are. You can say the next wave. Sentiraki, sentiraki anako, sentiukunandere focus, senti. Wisanoki senti. You can say the next wave or the next generations, right? But that's not. I would have to say that's not real, right? And when I actually say that they were already here, they were already here. We don't actually have to be fully online, and we really don't. We don't have to be fully online, and we do not. You don't have to be fully awakened if you are one of the guardians of the gate, so the planetary guardians, universal guardians, galactic guardians. They're able to get everything done just by materializing into, you can say, the physical, or materializing, or that's okay, incarnating. The words are incarnating into this beautiful system and the beautiful system of Mother Earth. And just materializing into the physical and being able to assist. So being able to assist this universe, assisting the multiverse. Now assisting the multiverse too. However which way that the embodiments are going to happen, the ones that actually are coming fully online, whatever, and it's, yeah, whatever the experiences are. So whatever the experiences are for the embodiments and the embodiments to be able to take place. The embodiments are able to take place of what we call the guardians of the gates, the planetary guardians and the universal guardians that are fully embodying right now. And being able to come fully online completely in order for us to be able to, that's okay, to be connecting, so resetting, so we're resetting the grids. When we say we're resetting the grids, we are actually resetting the grids. A lot of people would ask what are the grid systems, and that obviously would be the planetary grids, the universal grids, and that is all connected to the ley lines. Gisantu Kisanoku Shaka Kisanti. Gisho Kisaku Kisantino Shaka Kisanti. The reset. The reset of the gates. We already went through a reset of the gates, and that was about 6 months ago. Lisanoku Shaka Santidoki Kananda Focus into Doki Santinaki. So we're resetting as we're coming fully online. All of us are coming into full embodiment, and we're resetting the grid systems, the ley line grid systems of planetary grids, universal grids right now, and then some when I do connect into it, some of the multiverse grids. The Senoku Shoki Kisantina Q, Shoku Santina Ki Kananda Fukuna Gisantu Kisantina Ki, Shoku Senoku Kanankati. Wishoku Kisantu Kanaki Kananda Fukunaki Kisanakati. Wishoku Sanaki Katam. Gasantu Kisanoki Kananda Fukunaki Kisantuakati. Yusanoku Shoka Kisantino Kisantino Kananda Fukunaki. Or Sanoku Kisanaki Sanaki Kata. So we're going to be able to just kind of feel into those frequencies and those energies, those transmissions that are activating from the planetary councils that are coming in. Shinoku Kushoku Kananda Fukonaki Kisanti. The Fukonaki Kisanti Shafusanoku Kisanakata. Lisanoku Shoka Kisanti. The Fukonaki. Listen to Kisanakata. Gesanoku Shaki Konoku Santu Shafisaki Kisanti. Nayokunan de Fukonaki Kisantina. Lisanaki Shoka Kisanti. Nikonan de Fukonaki Kisanakata. So we're going to start activating the blue ray diamond codes. The guardian of the gates codes. Shinoku Shakisantukina Kisantuki Shantuki Santinaki. Sanoku Shuku Santinaki Kunoka Santinaki. Guardian the gate codes, and those are the activations and transmissions that are coming through right now. Ushoki Kisantudoko Shaki Kisantinaki. Oshinoki Kisantinaki Kananda Fogosa Kisantinaki Kisanti. Gushoku Shokina Kisanti. Kisanakana Kasanakata. Gesantunoki Kasanakati. Sayana de Fokonaki Kasantina Kusanoku Shokakasanti. Oya Kunon de Fokonaki Kasantinoku Shokakasantinaki Kata. Solar Dragon Blue Ray codes. Nisanoku Shokakasantinaki Shokakasantinaki. Nisanakinakata. Blue Ray dragons are connecting into our field system. Gyoko Shanaki Kunan de Fokonaki Kusantua Kasanakata. Ushaki Kunan de Fokonaki Kusantua Kasanti. Ushaka Kasantinaki. Connecting to the crystal and the crystal water dragons. Crystal dragons. Beautiful amethyst crystal dragons that are activating and coming into the field. Ushoku Saroko Shaki Kasanti. Yanan de Fokasanti Raki Shaka Kasanti. I shoki Kunan de Fokonakata. Nesanti. Gesanti. Gesanako Shaka Kasanti Raki Kunan de Fokasanti Raki Shaka Kasanti. Nesanoku Shakanakata. Gesantina Krisantina Q Kananda Fokonaki Kasantina Q Kisanakata. Gesantu Kananda de Fokasantina Q Shagasantina Q Kananda Kati. Asano Q Kisanturisha Fish no Q Kananda de Fokonakata. Nasantino Kananda de Fokasanti. Gesantina Kananda de Fokonaki Kisantu Gasanti. Ushaki Kananda de Fokonaka Santina Q Kisanti. Nasano Q Kananda de Fokonaki Kananda de Fokosantuna Q Shanaki. Gesanakata. We're going to open up into the Aurora planetary universal systems. We're going to open up into those systems within our physical body and start to be able to activate the universal planetary. These are new systems that are activating within inside of the physical body. Activating the sun bodies, the galactic sun bodies, and the emerald sun bodies. Uishanoku Kashanoki Kasanti. Nesanoku Shakekasanti. Nakasantu Kikana. Gisentu kananda de fokonaki kusantina ki kasanaki. Uishaki kananda de fokonaki kusantu ishaka kasanta. De focus santino isha facial ki kisantudo kusha kasanta. Awesano ki kananda de fokonaki. The santu kisantina ki shakata. Nesano kusha kasantida ki kasantida ki kananda de fokonaki kisanti. De fokonaki kusantu isha kasanaki kananda de vakati. De fokonaki kusantu kusanta. Nesano kusha kati. Activating the Emerald Diamond Sun. Emerald Diamond Sun bodies. Wisano kushaki kusantu kananda de fokonaki kusantina ki shaka kasanti. Wishaki kasanaki katam. We're activating the universal planetary new systems, new grid systems within inside of the physical body. We're going to activate those frequencies and bring through the code systems and the activation code systems as we are connecting and reconnecting to our higher selves. We should aki kusatu kananda de fokonaki. Listen akatam. Nesan okoi aki kunanda de fokonaki kusantu konaki. Nesan tinaki kana. Ushaki kasantina ki okona. Gesantua kasanaku shaka kasantina ki kasanakiti. Gisantua kasanaki kana. Dere fokonaki kusantua kisanokia kananda de fokonaki. Derefana kushoko santina ki kunanda de fokonaki kusanoki santi. Activating the Emerald Sun, Guardian of the Gate code. So these are our new code systems, new geometric systems that are activating and anchoring fully into the morphogenetic fields of Mother Earth, into the planetary grids, and the universal grids, multiverse grid systems as we are activating. Gasantu kananda de fokonaki kisantu shagagata. Darafawanaki koshaki. Nesanaki kisantina ki kananda de fokasanta. Ushaki kisantina ki o kananda de fokonaki kisantu shagasantina ki kita. Gisantina ki kananda de fokonaki osanakusha kisanti. Nesanaki kisantina shafishna ki kisanakiti. Gisantina ki ashanaki kananda de fokonakiti. Gasando kushanki kananda de fokonaki. Nesentui shagagesantinoki kananda de fokonaki kisanakita. Ashintui shafeshnaku shagagezanaki kananda de fokashantu shagagesanti. Nasanaku shakata. Nasanaku kananda de fokonaki kisanti. Nasantui shakukasanta. Nerafoya kanaki kusantui kananda de fokonaki kisanti. Nerafoya kasantino ko shakekasantina ki kananda de fokasanti. Gesa kisantu kananda de fokonaki kananda de vakata. Gisantu shakasanti. Or shaki kananda de fokonaki kusantina ki ashanaki kananda de fokonakata. Da santina ki kusantu shakasanti. Aya kananda de fokonaki kisantu kisantina ki kananda de fokasantina ki shakata. Da la fokasantina ku shakasanti. Gesanti kata. Activation of the Emerald Sun Diamond template. New universal planetary systems, new universal planetary code systems. Activating into the planetary grid systems. When I'm talking about systems, we're talking about the morphogenetic field within inside of our physical body. And we're bringing through those transmissions together as a beautiful family. Okay, so now we're going to start shifting. I'm going to start shifting into sharing experiences. I will be back on possibly tomorrow to start sharing our new experiences, and that will be our Galactic Spy podcast. So we'll go kind of shift into our podcast again. So we're going to go into experiences, right? So I'm going to kind of just bring through ex- experiences and what I actually see materializing into the holographic quantum field. So materializing into the quantum field. There's an gets into holographic experiences, realities, worlds, alternate realities. So when I say experiences, shifting in and out and teleporting into alternate realities right now, alternate realities, many different teleportations. Many when I say, just give me a minute. I'm trying to find the right words to be able to share. Right. It's okay. Translocating. So lots of translocation and teleportation experiences. Shifting into alternate realities, many different types of parallel realities, alternate realities. Uh, Teleporting and translocation into higher Earth systems. So you could say higher experiences or fifth dimensional experiences. So seven dimensional experiences too. Okay, so let's just say 5D to 12D experiences or beyond that. And having these experiences as we are shifting and translocating and teleporting into parallel realities, alternate realities, higher planetary realities. Higher planetary realities is going to be what we are actually materializing. What we're materializing really fast. So it does feel like that we are materializing so fast and have been, but it's definitely getting faster and faster and faster. We have been accelerating very fast for the past 5 years, and the past 5 years, right? But it's getting faster. It's getting faster and faster. That it's materializing as fast as it's going. So, like I said, anything that is linear right now, anything that's linear, whatever is not aligning, because this is an experience that I keep having right now, and it is an experience because right now I'm in full integrations with many different guardians, and in full integration with many different galactic guardians and universal guardians and planetary guardians. So it's all these embodiments and many different embodiments right now, and whatever needs to happen for the embodiment needs to happen. So it really doesn't matter. See, you have to understand the linear systems or the human self, right? So it can be what you call near death experiences. You can have many near death experiences in order for you to embody all of your higher selves. Okay? So just letting you know that it could be near death experiences. It can be experiences that the human self feels, or I don't want to say the human self. Let's just say us and who we are. But it's still the human self, human soul, human experience. It's still the galactic human soul. So that's a better word. I'm gonna give everybody hearts. Let me just say hi to everybody real quick. Hold on. I see. I'm giving everyone hearts. I'm the one throwing out hearts to you guys, and lots of hearts. Um, I, I want to say hi to Diana and Tiana Morgan and beautiful Daisy and Set. And all of our beautiful family. My phone froze when I was going to say hi to you guys. So I'll be back on that one. Okay, so we can definitely have higher experiences too for our embodiment. So we can also have what you would call a higher vibrational embodiment where it would not have to be. That's okay. So you can say so brutal and so brutal to the galactic human soul experience. So when we say brutal, sometimes it will be. And the words are not brutal, but I'm trying to at least find a word for you guys right now. It can be it could be all of these experiences that the galactic human selves do not want to experience right now. And it could be many many experiences throughout the whole incarnation. So it can be many experiences throughout the whole incarnation. It could be the darkest contracts that you've ever seen, and beyond those words. So it actually can be the darkest contracts, whatever has to sit here and to materialize in order for us to be able to fully embody our higher selves. In order for us to be able to reconnect to the higher selves, that can be what you would call awakenings or spiritual awakenings, miracle awakenings, and many different types of miracle awakenings. Listen of Kushanti, Kanan de Fokonaki, Shantuna Asanakata. Listen to a Kisantina Shanti. Listen of Kushaka Kasanti. Listen of Kushaka Kasanti. There's also beautiful embodiments and higher consciousness. You can say experiences for embodiments and embodiments of the guardian higher selves, planetary guardian higher selves, galactic guardians, or universal guardians. The higher versions, it could be multiple and multiples of them or millions of them all at the same time. It really depends on how old you are. We have Tosh, and beautiful Tosh. This beautiful person is new. Definitely a beautiful soul coming in. This is beautiful Tosh coming into our space. Listen kusha kikasanti. Leo kusha no kusha kikasanti. Beautiful Monique. Yes, Monique and Mary and Maya. Maya is definitely new. And at least new on our live chats. Kusha no kusha anti. Listen kusha kikasanakada. Listen to us and kisanti. Kisanakada. Listen kusha kisanti. We're sending so much love into your heart. Yeah, we definitely have our beautiful family coming in. We have new family coming in. I mean, they're already in the space, but they're materializing into the physical. So you guys were already here, definitely already here into our beautiful space and community space. You're just starting to materialize into the physical. A beautiful Ray. That's our Jedi Ray. Beautiful Jedi Ray. And Morgan. Yes, Morgan's higher self does not want to be quiet. Morgan, your higher self has so much to tell me and does not want to be quiet. It is telepathically communicating to me over and over again. Listen, no question, Naisanokusha Kikasanti. Beautiful Melissa is Sinokusha Kisanti Aishnakikata. Aishnoki Kisantuna Kisnakikata. Yeah, it says our Jedi Ray. Our beautiful Tiana. Beautiful sister. Beautiful sister. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for materializing into our world and into our reality. I love you so much. Thank you so much for coming in. Visinokush and Tinaukish and Akikata. Visinokush and Ti Ushnaki Sanaki Kanakata. We have beautiful, beautiful Heather. We have Heather coming into our beautiful space. I hope I'm pronouncing this right, but I feel like it's Shadar. Shadar. Sonokush and Tiraku Shakasanti. Shadar. That's how your higher self is pronouncing your name. Your name that's coming through. Shadar. Santuo Kusantino Kusha Kisanti. Most actually what I hear. Lesino Kusha Kis and Aki Kisanti. Ushaku Kadanda de Fukushantino Kishnaki. And we have beautiful Brandy. Brandy is definitely new coming into our space too. And Elijah. Elijah is new coming into our space. Okay, so I'm good. Yes, your higher selves are very loud today. Yes, Morgan is definitely the loudest. Your higher self has so much to tell me and so much to say to me. Yes, we'll always be coming. We don't ever stop. So I just want you to know that. Thank you, Heather, so much. It's wonderful to see you again. Yes. We don't ever stop. We come back in. Trust me, we come back in all the time. So I'm never off for that long, offline for that long, but I have to be because there's lots of completion and timelines and there's experiences that I have to go through. So, yes, we're saying thank you for all of your donations and support and the contributions right now. There's many different experiences, multiple experiences, alternate realities, many millions and millions of realities, timelines, what I have to experience right now in order for me to be able to shift to, the next experience here on Mother Earth. Our next experience to be able to materialize a higher experience, we're hoping. And that's usually a joke. So it is an actual joke between me and the higher selves, and also my family that is always here with me, which is the Andromedan councils. Yes. So thank you guys so much for coming and supporting, and all of your donations right now. There's experiences that I have to experience, but it doesn't keep my mouth shut. It doesn't shut down my mouth. But it did. It actually did for the past week, and it has. It has shut down my mouth for the past week, and about 2 weeks now. About 2 weeks with different types of upgrades, and then also experiences. So experiences that I have to go through at this point. That it is the higher self that is I have many experiences of many guardians coming in again, and they have to embody. And they do actually have to embody and go through the embodiments. They fully have to come fully all the way in and to be able to embody in either which way that they have to. So hopefully it would be able to assist anybody and assist anyone in the future timelines, however which way that it's supposed to materialize into the physical right now. The sentio que sentina que sanaki. Uishaki kada. Moisano kuisha que senti. Ashano kushanti. Yes, so thank you, Heather. Beautiful Heather, Diana. Yes, thank you for your beautiful, beautiful frequencies coming into our heart space. Vishnu Krishnaki Sukasanti. Okay. Experiences of sharing experiences when we say the energies and the energetics that are coming through planetary body upgrades, universal upgrades, and then also multiverse upgrades, new templates, and this is what I actually see coming through right now, connecting to the councils and what they're actually transmitting right now through my crown chakra is transmitting the aquamarine DNA templates. So this is a new template that I was able to activate and to bring through probably about six months ago. There's really no time, and there really isn't. So it could be like six to 8 months ago that I was activating a system and a new template, which is the aquamarine diamond sun templates. Okay, so aquamarine sun, and it is a diamond template. However, which way that they're transmitting it, it's a new DNA template, a new system that's coming through right now and activating from the Andromedan galaxies councils that are coming through right now. Vishnakushaki Santi. Ushaki Kananda Fokonaki. Nesantu Krishantukanaki Santi. Vesatudo Krishantiraki Kananda Fokonaki Santi. Vishnakushaki Santi Naki Kata. These are new templates that are activating the second transmission that's coming through from the Andromeda galaxies is the Blu-ray Diamond Sun DNA templates. Blu-ray Diamond Sun templates. Listen Shanti. Urshaki Kananda Fokanakati. Esana Kushaki Kisantu Kananda Fokasanti. Urshaki Kananda Fokanaki Kisantu Kisantinaki Kanakasanti. Esana Kiso Kisanaki Kana. Listen to Shakusantu Kanaki Kananda Fokanakiti. Urshaki Kisantinaki Kata. Those are the new systems that are activating right now. So we definitely will be bringing those through probably for the next few weeks, next few months, and being able to activate them, to anchor them, and to bring them into the physical. Beautiful family. Massive upgrades in the upper chakras and throat chakras. You tell that my voice, obviously my voice is different or gone. So you can say that it's gone, but it's going through a massive upgrade and a few experiences that I have to experience in order to be able to embody my higher selves and the guardian higher selves. Ocean Akika Santina Kikata, Nation Tuisha Case no Kusha Kikati. Ocean Aki or none that a Fokonaki Kusantuya Kisanti. Nation Kusha Case Santira Kik and Under Fokata. Listen to. Okay, so connecting to what is actually happening, um, that everything is going. A lot of us will experience everything has to go too, and that means everything, and everything has to go completely. But it can materialize back. So having an experience of having, I call I call it a 0 point, and I would call it a 0 point. It's it's a 0 point, okay? So some people could feel like, and when I say that it's absolutely everything that it is, okay? In your world, in your reality. So you could see yourself probably just walking around with a few items of whatever is left. And I'm not kidding. So it could be everything. Everything that is, obviously we would know what, right? What is material? Material, it's material. So the physical material world. The songs that I usually hear through my head probably about 4 months ago, which will probably give me a head up and a head up, kind of like a heads up of what was coming, is a song called Material Girl, right? And I'm not, to be honest with you, I don't really care about material things. So I always just sit here and laugh, and I don't. So I actually do sit here and I laugh a lot. And I do laugh a lot because when I hear songs, I always sit here and say, well, I don't, that doesn't resonate with me, whatever the songs that are coming through, but it's for the collectives. So it was a song by Madonna. I was laughing, going, what else would I have to, what else do I have to give up? Like what else, man? And because I'm definitely not full, not really, it hasn't been like this for like 10 or 12, not too much caring about material things, right? It's just like what do we feel like will assist us in this world to materialize. So that's always how I've seen it. To be able to get around, you could say house, home, uh, transportation, and that's probably about it. We don't always need transportation. We have it provided in cities that we live in. So it's whatever is provided for us. What is provided for us right now? So that was the song coming through, and that should have been my heads up that it would have been like a clear, like a real 0 point, like a clear 0 point. When I say clear 0 point, then I'm talking about like the crystal clear 0 point where everything goes completely, and it does actually go completely. Listen Shaki Azanaki. Listen Tinoki Santiro Kishanaki. And that's okay, right? So I've had that happen a few times. Gesanoku Santino Santi. Having that happen a few times, and then I always find myself on the most beautiful mountains. And yes, and walking and it's always at the highest points. So it's the Appalachians, and now I'm out here in Utah in the canyons, and that's a clear and a crystal clear 0 point. I'm glad I get to keep my shoes this time, and to keep my shoes this time. At least I get to keep my shoes this time because it's definitely rocky and it's hot. So that's what I call a clear 0 point. And you have to understand something, right? So even when you go to the clearest 0 point, I just want you to know that. As you're sitting here integrating and embodying your guardian higher selves and your highest guardian higher selves that come in, and millions of them that will start to come in and to integrate very fast and to be able to embody really fast as you are at that clear 0 point. So my experiences are always a 0 point in the most beautiful places. So I'm wondering if my next one is when I'm older, and I do feel like it could be in Russia somewhere. So I'll figure that one, or Tibet. It could be Tibet. It probably will be Tibet. So that will be a good head up. Listen, okay, Santin. And like I said, it's already done, so I'm already there. I'm already there walking through the mountains, probably barefoot. This one will probably be barefoot, and it's probably snow. And walking through the mountains. So probably, I don't really know, it could be 6 years, but it's already done. Listen to okay, Santin. Listen, Akisha Kata. So just kind of, I'm sharing experience. I'm going to share my experiences with you guys because some of you guys could have already experienced this, and it could possibly align to your heart right now. So materialization, right? And material. What is material? All right. It's not. It isn't. It isn't done to punish us or to harm us or to hurt us. All right. I just want you to know that. It's not done to punish us or to harm or to hurt us. I just want you to know that. Now, there's different parts of us right now that will feel sadness and will feel all of these lower energies and worries and fears, and lots of worries and fears right now. And yes, you will actually you'll feel that because it's here. It's here in the physical experience. So it is here in the physical experience. It is. It's all a part of the experience of what you would call the emotional body and the soul body. So it is a part of the soul experience, and I will actually say that. And the emotional body experience, it's also the collective soul experience here, that we do experience pain and suffering. We do experience this. We do experience worries and fears and lower vibrational energies. And it is what we did come in here to experience this, no matter what different parts of us tell us. We actually did come in here to experience in the beginning, and we did in the beginning. It's a part of the experience here. It's a part of the experience. We start to come online and to activate our DNA. We start to have spiritual awakening experiences, or whatever needs to be done in order for us to start to awaken, or to be able to shift into a higher consciousness awareness, or whatever it is that we feel in the heart, and start to remember our galactic human selves, our starseed human selves, whatever it is that we feel inside of our hearts, and during our next experience. So I call them cycles, and different soul cycles and galactic soul cycles. So there's many different cycles and experiences that we have to experience. It doesn't have to be, yeah, it doesn't have to be brutal. It doesn't have to be that way. It just feels that way. And it feels that way for what was our experience here. It's not always going to feel that way to everyone. I've been able to sit into observe and to see lots of different beautiful souls, collective souls, and what they experience here. Listen to listen to listen to. Listen no kusha ki kananda de fukona ki kisantu kisantina shefish no kusha ki. Yes. So that's what I feel is materializing right now. And right now is collective soul experiences. Also us being the observer, why we are going through millions of different embodiments very fast. So when I say everything's happening so fast, it is happening really fast. It's happening really fast, and it's an acceleration. So the past, I would have to say, the past 5 years, 5 to 7 years, that the speed, the you could say the speed is getting faster and faster and faster in order for us to be able to be able to complete and what we have to complete. Lots of us are going through completion, and then we are we are activating. We're activating new systems, new templates, new DNA templates for what I call the next experience, however, which way that experience is. Okay. So when we say materialization, it, we could have, we could be living off grid. You can be living off grid and you still will go through a 0 point because there is still physical material. There's still physical material when you're living off grid somewhere, right? So when I connect to that song, it took me a while to even understand it. Because yes, there's different parts and different parts of what you will call the ego that will come up in that space, and I realize that it is what has to dissolve and to disintegrate. Now we say that to dissolve quickly in order for us to be able to go through what I call the acceleration and the speed up, and the speed up to complete. And it's completing millions and trillions of timelines and realities and alternate realities all at once in order for us to materialize what we have to materialize. Whatever has to be done and needs to be done right now in order for us to embody and to go through the embodiment of what you could say the guardian higher selves, or it could be millions of higher selves all at once, and that is what we have to go through in order for us to be able to activate the new systems and new templates for the next experience. So that is what I feel like. I do feel like there's many of us that are experiencing this right now. So you can say, you have to understand it would be lost. It would be like, I lost everything, or everything's gone. Nothing is gone. I've heard this word come up yesterday, a word coming up, and different words coming up about homeless and being homeless. You're not homeless. You're never homeless. And that's always the words that no matter what, I'm like, no, definitely not homeless. I would never be homeless, right? I have too many counsels and too many family members around me, telepathically and through teleportation. So definitely not. We're never homeless at all. And when I say this, you're never homeless. You're never without anything, and you really are not. You haven't lost, and you really have not lost anything because you're not understanding sometimes, and that's actually the higher side. That's always the higher version of me talking to me. It's always a higher version of me talking to me and saying, you just don't understand, because this higher version nurtures my child self and nurtures my innocence of my incarnation here. And those are the parts that keep coming up inside of the physical body, is the ones that have what you would call more of the mind control, and the mind control of the matrix, or the mind control of the programming of fear and worry and loss, and punishment too, and feeling scared all the time, and always scared. That's it's like the higher self. The higher self will always talk to those parts that are fragmented, those parts that are fragmented from the experience here, from the experience here. So you could see that happening, and that's what we call the multidimensional experience, or that's the higher self experience. You have many higher selves coming in and talking to those parts of you. You could be experiencing that for years, and it's the higher self always sitting and communicating to the parts that are fragmented, or what you would call experiencing what we call soul retrievals, different fragmented of selves. In order to nurture, we do really need to nurture those parts of us right now. And nurture and love those parts of us from the experience of the incarnation, and different parts of us too. And that's not always going to be the child self. It could be the whole lifetime. So it's not just the child self. It could be the whole lifetime, and the whole lifetime. So it's the higher self that will always nurture those parts that are in fear or scared, especially the experiences that you have went through that are probably to the darkest contracts that we came in on and had to experience. And I don't want to say we have to experience, but it's just the higher self would just say this is what materialized and on our experience here. So it will be the higher self kind of talking to those parts of you. You could have that experience too. So there's a lot of the old systems dissolving, and will continue to dissolve during those experiences of your higher selves, what we call the multidimensional experience, where your higher self will be talking to different parts of you through different spaces and time, or spaces of experience through this incarnation or previous incarnations. There's Wukisanti. There's Sanakisanti. There's Sanoki. Arsanaki Kasanakata. There's Sanokushanti. Ushiptinaki. Gisantina Kushoko, Sanaki Sanakata. So these are the experiences of the higher self. So higher self will always talk to itself. The higher self always talks to itself for a very long time, many years. And nurturing and resolving and also moving and shifting in the physical body in order to fully embody completely, and to always support. So the higher versions of us support us until it's the full embodiment, or the full integration. There's different words, but it's always been you. So it's not a walk in at all, and it really is the higher version of you and higher versions of you that were always there and communicating to the self. Wishintu kesenoko shakasanti. Wishnaki karenderivakasanti. Wishaki kasananderivakasanti. Okay, so shifting into what I call the galactic realities. So this is experiences right now. It's really important to know that. I'm going to go back into what we call 0 point, and my experiences of 0 point completely. When I say 0 point, oh yes, so we'll talk about that too. But no, don't talk about that. Hold on, shift that energy out. Okay, so when we're talking about 0 points, okay, when I talk about 0 points, I'm talking about that you really will just be walking around without, you could say, without anything anymore. So everything goes that you had in that material world, right? So that's what the song means. It's like the material world. Hello, it's a part of her song that she wrote. That it's a part of and that's like the Stargate that's activating. So if you ever hear that song, you guys, you probably know you're about to go through what I call the 0 point. So everything in your material world goes, and it does. So it dissolves completely. So everything will go, however which way it needs to go, and it will go because it really is the higher self doing it in order for us to experience what we have to. And it could be soul experiences, contracts, and not always the contracts you want to experience here on this planet. Ese no kursanti, santudo kursantukasanti nakikata. And it can be, right? And we always know what we're doing, so we do always know what we're doing the whole time. Definitely know what we're doing. So we go through what we have to experience and what we have to experience and what we have to voice. So we have to speak, and there's a lot we have to get done. It could be speaking our voice right now in the past 6 months, and really speaking our voice, and really speaking our voice to everyone. Anything that is inside of the physical body we will have to materialize millions and trillions of timelines in order for us to be able to voice it, and that can happen too. Those are experiences that we're having right now too. Okay, so going back to when we say 0 point and the 0 point, right? The full 0 point would be everything goes completely. So some people will experience what they feel like they're homeless, and you're never homeless. Okay, so you're not homeless. You're not without anything. And that's where like the higher self will come in and say, you're not understanding that we have to go to this point in order for us to materialize the next experience. So it really is the templates that we are activating and experiencing right now. All right. So I understand it, and I do understand it. Now there's different fragments of self that we have to nurture during that experience, and that can happen too. And it will continue to happen. That we have to talk to different parts of us and to nurture different parts of us. What will materialize? You will start to materialize your next experience. So please pay attention to that. You will materialize your next experience. And that will be the next soul experience, galactic soul experience, or whatever it is that you see it as, right? So this is what we have been experiencing is more of the galactic human. The galactic human experience, mine is definitely more of the galactic feline humanoid experience. And that's really cool, but that's actually yes, that's actually my husband. My husband's more of the galactic feline humanoid experience. And I am the crystal child, and more of the crystal child. I also have the Starseed, more of what you call the Starseed, because you have to understand that we're hybrids, and we are definitely Starseed hybrids. So I've been having those experiences too, but more of the embodiment of my feline humanoid husband, which I think is really fun. That has always been with me. Is my higher self, and one of my higher selves. So that's a cool experience, but it's always been that cool of an experience for at least 12 years. So that's the fun experience. It has been the fun experience of fully embodying my higher self, which it sounds strange, but it is my husband. That is the feline humanoid higher self, and being able to fully experience for 12 years. And I have been experiencing that experience for 12 years. By now, we're moving into our next experience and being able to share more, to speak more. We're able to speak more about our experience instead of feeling like we have to, and that's more fragmented selves of me about our experience here as a human soul. I felt like I always had to hide and to hide my to hide who I am for a very long time. So a lot of us experience that too. And that's just different parts of us that we have to nurture. But I will always have fun with the higher selves, but always having fun with my higher self. That is my husband, and having fun with him and fully embodying his feline humanoid higher self and being able to go to springs and parks and to be able to run around very free and to be able to be our higher selves together. Esa no kuisanti, esa no kuishakisanti, nakanandere fokusanti, uishakisanaki, and always having that freedom. And that's actually, we're having more freedom every day, and definitely more freedom on our experience here, and has been for the last 12 years that we definitely have been able to experience it. And I've been able to experience it with my beautiful daughter, and I would take her to springs and parks, and we were able to be our feline humanoid selves, and we were able to be with our child that we love very much, and be able to experience that. And that's a beautiful experience, because yes, you have to understand, when I say that my husband, right, my husband is my higher self, that this isn't it. And I know it sounds, you'd have to understand our divine union and how everything was set up when we came in here, how everything was set up for our experience here, is that he would be my higher self. And I also have my higher self too. And that is more of a crystal, and a crystal, yeah, a crystal child. Listen to Kusha Kikis into a kiss and a kiss and a kiketa. Listen to Kusha Kasanti. Oh, yes, definitely. So that was what you call an embodiment that I had in my 20s. Definitely in my 20s, and then also embodiment when I was younger. Uh, and when I was in my childhood. So just kind of just sharing our experience. This can happen to you. This can happen to you as experience. And everyone always will have questions too. Well, does he have a body? I'm like, yeah, he has a body. He has a body. And that he's just in what you would call a higher Earth system, or a higher planetary system, right? Higher Earth system, higher dimension, and he is. It's not really it's not really different spaces. It's a higher dimension. So yes, he has a physical body too, but we can also come in higher selves. So that's really our experience for the past 12 years, and the past 12 years to our experience. But now we're actually having more experiences of the galactic experience, and that's every single day, and being able to fully embody the higher selves as the guardians, fully being able to be the feline humanoid higher selves, and moving around and moving and running really fast and super fast, like teleportation. And I think that's amazing. Okay. And just the legs, and definitely I call it the leg work, and being able to have that full experience. So very similar to the Avatar movie, very similar to the Avatar movie, uh, extremely similar to the Avatar movie, and and definitely is very very similar to that. When I say kind of giving a visual and definitely always visual, but a visual of teleportation really fast with my higher selves. It's absolutely amazing too. I can't wait for the speed to get faster and to be able to experience teleportation. So those are experiences that we have been having, and more of shifting into those galactic experiences. But then we're shifting into alternate realities and parallel realities, and also shifting into different spaces of existence and time, different spaces of existence and time that we have to complete. I've been experiencing that too. So definitely shifting into what you would call the higher planetary Earth realities. I would have to say you can you can say dimensions, but it's definitely the Aurora Earth systems. To me, it's more of the Aurora Earth. I feel like that's the Aurora Earth to me. The galactic experiences is the Aurora Earth that we've been waiting to go to, or waiting to teleport, or translocate, or whatever it is that we feel is we all of us been waiting for, the new Earth. I'm like, it's already done, that we're already there, we're already experiencing it. We are already experiencing it. Nesse no kurshanti, o kisanti. Vaisana kisanti. Yes, our going back into our experiences with our daughter, and definitely our experience with our beautiful daughter. We had the most beautiful experiences with our daughter and connecting to our daughter, which is a beautiful croissant, and having the most beautiful experiences. And it was always in nature, in springs, in parks, and being able, even if we were feeling like the fragmented selves, because you could feel like this for a long time, with what you call humanity, or where we are at right now in humanity, how we're awakening, or starseeds that are awakening, galactic souls that are awakening on the planet, and feeling very, different words, feeling alone or out of place, or not being able to share and to be their true and authentic selves. That's what we felt like for a very long time. We had the most beautiful experiences with our crystal child, just being able to connect and to be able to teach her and to walk around with her, and being able to be ourselves, to speak our language to her, which is, our native language, our galactic language, and always communicating telepathically with her, having the most beautiful experiences and all of that freedom, in those beautiful memories, and the memories that we will always have, and always having to shift. You have to understand that those are still realities and timelines. Those are still galactic realities. You have to. Those are always what you can say they're higher dimensional realities. It could be like 70 realities. Just because we're going somewhere, or going to a park, or having those experiences, that's us actually teleporting, and we're teleporting to have that experience with our child. And you will see that you teleport back, and you teleport back through the 3D and into the 4D. And in order to experience what you have to experience, in order for you to shift out into to choose, and you will actually have to choose it. Eventually, you'll have to choose at one point, after you complete everything. You'll have to sit here and to choose it. You have to choose your higher reality, where you keep teleporting to. You teleport in the dream state, and you teleport in the waking state. You have to choose the higher reality at a certain point, or just get everything done and complete it. And you definitely will have to. Okay? So, kind of, it doesn't matter who's around you, right? It doesn't really matter who's around us, where we feel like we have to hide and not be ourselves. You could be experiencing this right now, or have experienced it for 15, 20 years. Um, Definitely experienced it for 10 years. It doesn't have to do with the soul contracts that are around you, or what you're experiencing at that point in time. It really is just to assist you with fragments of self, in order for you to be your true and authentic self one day, and one day be your true and authentic self. Okay? Leisanoku Shantinaki Okisanti Aishaki Santi Leisanoku Shokisantinaki Kata. And being able to experience it. Lots of us will experience that they're not kind of blaming everyone for a very long time, and you'll realize that that's just another fragment of yourself. That's just another part of you you'll have to nurture for a very long time. So you could be experiencing that, and where you have to hide, but you're not really hiding. You're teleporting. You're actually teleporting in and out, and you are teleporting in and out and in and out. You'll keep teleporting until you actually you choose yourself, and you choose your galactic self, and fully, and then you'll start to see everything shift and start to shift all inside of you. And that you can experience that for a very long time, and it could be many years, right? So we say fully fully experiencing, you're just teleporting. And to be honest with you, the highest version of you knows what it's doing, because it's completing something. Or the highest versions of you, and the higher self, loves its family and friends, and does love the experience it's having. You have to, it's always love, and then eventually it just says, that higher version says, well, it's time to fully teleport in and teleport into what we've been experiencing, and that will happen. Listen to it, so I want to assist the ones, definitely the ones who could possibly have experiences like mine, and experiences like mine, or can resonate, and to resonate with our experiences. Listen to it, Shakasanti. Listen to know Shakasanti. Okay, so that's actually what I wanted to share. I did want to share today, and sharing some of the experiences we have been having, in the galactic selves, the galactic human selves. Okay, and being able to share what it is when we say full embodiment. When we say full embodiment, we're actually speaking about the full embodiment. Now, the only thing, the only realities that I would keep experiencing over and over again is that I wasn't able to be myself in public, right? So, not being able to be myself in public, or about our everyday, and always sitting there and communicating to the higher self, or our family that's with us, and being able to move around about the day, like the feline humanoid, and how the feline humanoid moves and moves in different directions, and yeah. So I don't know how to explain it, but it's different, very different. And I have to actually sit there and kind of straighten up a little bit when I'm walking in public, so I don't look weird or crazy, and different, moving in different directions, and walking as the higher self, the feline humanoid higher self. So it's that's the only thing, kind of breaking through that. You do have to break through that energy, and keep breaking through that energy. Also, with our family too, family and friends, and actually being our higher versions of us too as well. Kusando kusantino shakisantuina kiti. Oh yes, there's also multidimensional shifting, and we actually do shift into our starseed selves or hybrid selves, We do actually shift into our feline humanoid selves in front of people. So that also will be happening. Those are different experiences too. And teleportation, yes, teleporting and teleporting really fast in front of people. I've experienced that. Teleporting and moving really fast and actually almost like disappearing and disappearing. Almost like disappearing, and it's like you'll see like a flash of light. I don't know how to explain it, but that's what it feels like to me. And levitating, almost I've seen like recently almost like levitating up to somebody, and you know them just looking at me going, oh my god. So I know they can see me levitating and teleporting and levitating really fast to walking up to them. So I've experienced it because I can definitely see they can see it. And teleporting in public, public places, doing errands and grocery shopping and teleporting really fast, and seeing if I can actually slow it down. So that's also what I've been experiencing too, which is which is hilarious, and that's actually really funny. And teleporting, kind of moving really fast, you can actually see light and white light coming out of my body really fast. So I actually know that if I can see it, I can see the materialization of my light coming out, then other people can see it. And I actually know other people can see it and be able to see the materialization of my light, the light teleportation, and also just when I say my light, I'm talking about my crystal light, my light of my crystals that emanate. So yes, and that's what we've been experiencing right now, and exactly what it's what is it materializing. And when we say materializing, we're talking about the holographic reality and the holographic experience. So those are realities that we're experiencing and continuously experiencing, and then also kind of shifting and knowing we're shifting. Yes, we actually know what we're doing, right? So we know what we're doing. We know we're actually shifting into a lower density and teleporting or translocating into another lower dimension, lower density dimension. And we actually know exactly how we're doing it. We know exactly how to get it done. And we do know how to get it done really fast. And we actually do. And it doesn't matter what it takes in order for us to experience in that dimension. And we're experiencing that dimension, and it definitely is for either completion of timelines or what we have to do to get things done. So that can happen. That can happen too. You can see yourself shifting into a lower frequency. You can see yourself eating lower vibrational foods too, or different anything that you feel like is lower vibrational or in a lower density. That's how you actually know that you're teleporting. You are teleporting and translocating into different matrices. So just hopefully you'll be able to be aware of that. I I hope that assists you. Wishantua Kisanti. Wishantua Kisanti Naki Ushu Kisanti. Wishnaki Kata. Lisanakiti. Wishnaki Kunanda Kisanti. So I wanted to share and to be able to share our experiences today. Kisanti na Ushu Kisanti. Nisano Kushana Kisanti Naki Kata. Yes, we have beautiful Big Cat. We have Big Cat and Malfred and Venus and Melissa. Yes, we're sending so much love to all of you guys. And Christy Love. I didn't see her. We have beautiful Christy Love. Beautiful Chrissy Love, yes. I'm giving you guys hearts. Do you guys see my hearts? I don't know what else they have on here. Oh no, that's all they have. I'm sending you so much love. Yes, I know I can send to you. But yes, there's like I was sitting here, which is funny because I was materializing and creating, right? And co-creating. We were co-creating for a van to materialize because we were going to travel with the van. We have our SUV that we have right now. So we're materialized. Let me show you how fast we can materialize. We can materialize really fast. I just want you guys to know how fast this is. How we're manifesting so fast and in ways we probably don't want to. So I'm gonna share my other experience I had. And this one is funny. Okay. There's a story to the hearts. I just want you to know that. There's a story to the hearts. So we were materializing a van, right? And yeah, you have to. It was a van we saw. It was a really cool van. It was painted up. We were going to paint it and travel with our child, and it ended up selling, right? So we were able to manifest everything, but it sold. So we have an SUV. Okay, so you guys follow this for a minute. Please follow this. Okay. So we were excited. We were like, yes, you know what? If we'll figure out what to do with the SUV really fast. And the van ended up selling. Okay. So yesterday, guess what? The car was taken. So the car is completely taken at this point. And that's how I was. After it was taken, I said, oh, wow. Okay. Anyways, it's an experience that happened. I can't really talk too much about it because I still have lower frequencies running about it. But it ended up getting taken. And it did. And the tow truck came to get it and everything else because the brakes went bad on it. You have to follow this for a minute, okay? Just follow this because there was nothing wrong. There was nothing wrong with our SUV at all. Nothing wrong with it. And it's only been 2 weeks. I'll give you guys hearts, okay? It's only been 2 weeks. It has been 2 weeks since we materialized. I think I don't really know if it's been 2 weeks or 7 or 8 days that we were creating for the van. It got sold. Okay, you have to understand within 3 to 4 days the brakes completely went completely out. All right, on our SUV there was nothing wrong with our SUV, and then the tow truck came to get it yesterday. So that was our 0 point, and that was it. So I realized I sat here going, okay, so this is definitely the 0 point. I'm glad I have my shoes this time. That's all I'm gonna say. So, and that's about it. But it's my experience. It's not my kid's experience. My kid is nothing ever happens to my kid. Anyone, kind of nothing ever happens to my beautiful daughter at all. She never has the 0 point experiences ever. That it's only me that experiences it. So yes, our daughter never experiences 0 points. It's only me. I'm gonna say us. It's only us that experience the 0 point. Listen, no question because you have to understand that she has her higher self. She has her higher self in her own universe. So I hope that will help you guys. Kind of move out of fear when you go into 0 point. When you have kids, your kids will always be taken care of. They have higher selves. Yes. I hope that helps you guys. Kind of go back, Go back to every time you went into 0 point where everything went down to zero, or what you would call loss or nothing, right? Always remember your kids will be taken care of because they have a higher self. They have a higher self, and it's their experience, their reality. So that's definitely a funny story, and we painted our SUV. Obviously we'll get it back, just so you know, but it'll materialize back. I know it will come back and materialize back eventually, but we painted it with hearts and light codes, so that way everywhere we go, and every place we go, they'll be able to see our light codes and our hearts, and to follow the hearts of the universe. And we put love and dressed up, kind of spray painted it, and we're going to put planets and stuff on it. But it'll come back. So it does come back, but that's still a 0 point. So that's our experience. Now, it's going to materialize in our new galactic experience, is what we call the Aurora Earth, and the full integration of the Aurora Earth, too. Yes. So that's what we're experiencing right now. So I know no matter whatever is materializing right now for the experiences that we have to complete, once we're done completing it, that everything will materialize right back to us. Just want you to know. So hopefully you guys follow this. That's how fast we're manifesting. And how fast we're manifesting. That we are manifesting very fast. That it really is an acceleration. And it is at a speed, right now. So that's another experience that we had too. So I just want you guys to know that, everyone to know it. But you have to understand, like, the higher self always will take care of us, and also our family, our soul family, takes care of us too. And I just want you to know that we all support each other. And we do all support each other through light exchange, and we support each other with love and light exchange. And all of us are moving more into the higher earth systems, because we really do all support each other, and we do all support each other. You don't have to always support people with money. So remember that too, you guys. You don't have to support people with money at all. You can find other ways of just being there for people and being there for your soul family. Actually, just being there for them and loving them, and that's it. So it is the love from our hearts. So it doesn't have to be material support either. Listen to o que senti. Listen o kush na que sana ketan. Listen to o que senti. Yeah, so we're all going to Hawaii. I hope so, you guys. I definitely want to visit Hawaii. Now, so I'm sending so much love to Christy and with beautiful Chantel. Beautiful Chantel. Thank you so much, Chantel. Our beautiful soul family coming in. Beautiful Chantel and Kristen Malfred. I hope this is able to assist you guys today. Yes, anyone just coming in, we have beautiful activations in the beginning. I'm going to go back to hopefully doing daily lives, but to be honest, we're in like the non-linear experiences, so anything I say, it just goes away, you guys. It's going so fast. I don't really know what to do right now about how everything's dematerializing, materializing, and all these crazy physical upgrades, physical body upgrades, and what we're actually experiencing. Nice. We have beautiful Tiffany and Tiffany coming into our space, into our light space. Yes, we love all of you. I love all of you. I just wanted to say hi to everyone. So hold on. Shanti. Oh, it's okay. I was trying to look at my other chats and the other chats, but I haven't been able to see them. I wanted to see the other chats on the other groups on Facebook, but I haven't. It's not coming up. Well, let me try again. I've also been out here in Utah, so we have no reception out here. There's no reception at all. So it really is. It's a cool experience to live off grid completely, but there's no reception, you guys. You have to go and find signal in different places. Yes. So I'm going to do the best I can to show up, guys. We're at 141, and oh yes, 144 activations are coming in. I told you guys I would come in and share. I did tell you that I would start coming in and sharing. I actually have to really look at what I want to share right now. Kind of looking at different experiences and realities, collectives, and different activations that are coming in. So I'm sending so much love to all of you. And we're almost at a 144 activation. Thank you, Ray. I just saw your message. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Vishnuku Shanti. Darafoya Kasantina Kata. Wishantina Ki. Gisanoku Shanti. We're in the 144 activation and 144 activation. 144 cycle. It's 144 here right now. So we're going to activate the 144 systems and new systems that are coming in and CRFM codes. beautiful seraphim codes that are activating. Listen to it, Sanaki, Shokusanti. Listen to Kushantinaki Katam. Yes, thank you, beautiful, beautiful Ray. I love you so much. Thank you for the offering. Yes. Thank you so much. Listen to Kushantinaki, Shokusanti. Listen to Kushanti. I'm going to activate the 144 systems and 144 templates. 144 is also abundance and abundance to us. The flowing of abundance. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to close the space. Definitely, I should be able to come on live tomorrow. I'm going to share a little bit more about the Aurora Earth experiences, what we call the Aurora Galactic Earth experiences. And we should be sharing the Galactic Spy podcast either tomorrow or however it materializes right now, okay? So however it materializes, because I'm sure we're going to kind of take different pieces of what we have been experiencing for the past 6 months and seeing how or I'm going to say what we're experiencing in the past like 12 years and see if we can bring it through on our podcast. And this really is our everything that we do, we share. We're sharing our experiences in order to be able to support star seeds that are awakening. And that really is what it is. So I know, hold on. I have a lot of light coming through my throat chakra. So my words are funny. That we created our channel. We did create, well, I'm just going to say everything that was created even before our channel. And when we say creation, we're talking about how we program and we create our realities. And it could be through the Merkaba or the galactic ship or through the diamond body, which is the diamond light body. And we actually program it. We know how to program our realities way before our channel. And we do. We know how to program our realities way before we even started our channel. And how it is what we see and we vision through our experience and what was truly our experiences in order to support and why we're here to support humanity and what we call the galactic cycles or galactic soul cycles or the star seeds that are awakening, galactic souls that are awakening here. That it's really we share experience in order for to support them, and then seeing if we can all shift through paradigms and different old programming, old energy, and you can say it's old, but I'm going to say the human soul experience and what we experience in the beginning of our incarnation or previous lifetimes or past lifetimes. So just kind of bringing that through and bringing kind of like that through to be able to assist others that listen. When you actually listen to our transmissions, it's different. Our transmissions are definitely different and definitely different than other galactic communities. So it really is just we really just want to share and share our experiences that we have, and then whatever comes through from different councils and galactic councils, and then we also do activations and and different activations that we see coming through right now. Sometimes we do classes and workshops. Sometimes we do workshops on here too. So we just wanted those that are coming in. I see new family members materializing into the physical, and they're actually materializing to us and materializing in. So just kind of wanted to to send love to them. And when we're sharing, when we're actually sharing our experiences, we hope that it resonates with you in your heart and to be able to assist you with your awakening. Yes. Also, my daughter is she's transitioning into her next soul experience, and that she is offering readings on our website. She's Cloud Anew, and I have it below here on our description. So just go to our description, and you'll be able to see a link, and you can just check out her link. It's a Cloud Anew's Oracle readings. And she does about 30 minutes to an hour, and she's going into her next soul cycle, which I would call it her God soul cycle. So the God self, it's definitely the God self, the God self soul cycle. So she definitely will be bringing through wisdom. She's a beautiful crystal child, and she's going to bring through all her wisdom and share with you. And she brings through lots of sacred medicine through everything that she shares in her oracle readings. And she is sacred medicine. I don't know how to explain it. She's sacred medicine, but she's moving on to her soul path. She loves the earth, though. So she came here for the experience of the earth. And I have to actually remind myself that every day, that she came to assist the earth. And she actually knows it. So, kind of moving through my fragments of self and nurturing myself right now. So, she's just beautiful to work with. And she is, like I said, she is sacred medicine, but she's going into her sacred pathways, and really sacred pathways of shamanism. And it really is just remembering. She's she's a lot like me, and it's just all she has to do is remember. And everything's natural to her, and natural, and we'll be going on our next journeys eventually. And our next journeys definitely to South America eventually, hopefully soon. And it really is. It's really for us to be able to study and to work with different medicine men and women and shamans in the future timelines. So I want to share a little bit about our beautiful daughter, and she is Cloud Anew, and she's offering oracle readings right now. So I did tell her I would start sharing her on my lives. But yes, thank you guys so much. We'll be on tomorrow. We do offer our readings right now too, and our Starseed one-on-one sessions as well. So we love everyone very much. We have lots of light coming in and light activations coming through right now. So make sure to hydrate and to drink lots of water and high vibrational foods for integration. Each one of our transmissions is a light body activation and activations of codes. So just sleep and rest and take care of your body. And we will be back on tomorrow.